Good morning, everybody. This is Maulali from Andhra Pradesh. In this session, we are going to discuss about the sectors of the Indian economy from 10th class CBSE syllabus, second chapter. Okay. In previous years, we have learnt about the industry. What is an industry? Industry is an economic activity which deals with production of goods, extraction of minerals, provision of services. Production, extraction, and provision. These three are the sectors of the sectors of the industry. Industry deals with these three activities. Okay. In the point of economy, the economy is divided into three sectors. This is the one type of classification of economy. That is primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector. Okay. Another type of classification, economy is classified into two types: organized sector, unorganized sector. The third type of classification of economy is public sector, private sector. Okay, look at this. Classifications of economy on the basis of several criteria. The first type, primary sector; second, secondary sector; third, tertiary sector. Second type of classification, organized sector, unorganized sector. The third type is public sector and private sector. Okay. Primary sector. Now we are going to discuss about primary sector. Why this is called primary sector? It is called primary sector because it forms the base for all the other products. Because it forms the base for all the other products that we make subsequently. Primary sector activities are undertaken by directly using of natural sources. There is no particular involvement of manual activities. That's why this is called primary sector activities. Most important bit, why the primary sector, why the agriculture sector, why the related sector activities are called primary sector? Because it forms the base for all the other products. That's why this is called primary sector. Okay, remember it. The next point, primary sector is also called as agriculture sector or related sector. Why primary sector is called agriculture sector or related sector? Because most of the natural products are from agriculture, dairy, fishing, forestry, etc. That's why this sector means primary sector is also called as agriculture sector or related sector. For example, growth of cotton plant, milk production, these are all the natural resources we are using. Okay, I think you are understood about primary sector. The another name of primary sector is agriculture. The another name of primary sector is related sector. These three are equal. These three are synonyms in the sense of economy. Now we are going to discuss about secondary sector. Secondary sector, the activities which change the raw material into final goods or consumer goods. Final goods or consumer goods. This also we learnt in previous classes, that means 8th class. Manufacturing activities, secondary activities, changing of raw materials into final goods or useful goods is called manufacturing activities. The another name of a manufacturing sector is secondary sector. This changing of material into final goods takes place in industry. That's why this type of sector is also called as industrial sector. With using of the cotton, we make a cloth in which place? Industry. That's why with using of cotton, making of cloth takes place in secondary sector or manufacturing sector or industrial sector. Okay. Tertiary or service sector. Tertiary sector is different from the primary and secondary sectors. Tertiary sector is different from the primary and secondary sectors. Listen carefully. It may be, this is the very important point, because in competitive examinations the question may be asked as like this. Pick out the odd man out. The first option primary sector, secondary option secondary sector, third option tertiary sector, fourth option both 1 and 2. Which one is the different one among these three? Tertiary sector. Tertiary sector is different from the primary and secondary sectors. These activities, that means tertiary sector activities, are a support for the production process. Tertiary sector doesn't product any doesn't produce any product, but this is a support for the production process. This is the main concept of a tertiary sector. That's why this is called, it is called as service sector. For example, transport. Transport doesn't produce any product, but it helps the agriculture sector and industrial sector to transport the goods from one place to another place. This is a service. And like a hospital also. Doctor could not produce any product, but he helps the patient to be cured, to be healthy. He supports in the production, but he could not produce any product. That's why this is called service sector. This is under service sector. In the same way, bank could not produce any product. It could not invent any devices. It could not invent any other products. But it helps in the establishing of industries in the agriculture sector. They give loans to the agriculture sectors. They give loans to the industries. In this way, bank system supports the primary and secondary sectors. In the same way, communication also. Okay. Tertiary sector also includes some essential services which may not directly help in the production of goods. For example, doctors, lawyers, cobblers, etc. And another topic, GDP. We will discuss it later.